Are you ready to be great? Stop letting self-doubt, insecurity, and fear prevent you from building your business. This morning, wake up to success. Here's John Preston.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on Wake Up to Success. This morning, we're going to continue our look at some tips to help you be a better salesperson, but more importantly, to be more confident in your ability to sell your idea, your product, and your services to a potential customer or an investor. You know, when we're not confident in the selling portion of our business, that's when we often lose our confidence in other parts as well. Today, I want to talk about the importance of you being the expert. When you're in a conversation with somebody about your goods or services, there is almost a 100% certainty that you know more about your product and your service and the background behind your product and services than the person you're trying to sell to. There may be that rare occasion when you happen to cross somebody who's experienced in your field and does know more than you do. But you're talking a 1% or less chance. In most sales situations, you are the expert of your industry, your field, your product, your service in that conversation. Now, what often happens at that point is we start to get a form of imposter syndrome. We don't feel like we're the expert. We start questioning our own knowledge. We start questioning whether we really are qualified to be an expert. Well, the truth be told, Tim Ferriss in his book, The 4-Hour Workweek, outlines it pretty clearly. And he's right. If you've ever read one book about a subject, you know more about that subject than 99.5% of the rest of the people in the world because you read that one book. Now, I'm not saying you want to do brain surgery because you read a book on neuroplasticity, or I'm not saying you want to build a skyscraper because you read a book on architecture. But know that you are far, far more knowledgeable about the product you're selling and the services you're offering than the person you're talking to. And it's that confidence. We talk a lot on this show about confidence. It's that confidence in your knowledge that is going to convince that person whether or not you know what you're talking about. And you have to express that. Now, once that imposter syndrome kicks in, it is very easy for us to kind of become timid. We become sort of, well, this is kind of what it does. It would be good for your business to purchase. And once you take that approach, the sale's done because the client will have no faith that you know what you're talking about. So don't be afraid to be the expert. When you're sitting in a conversation with a potential customer, almost every single time, you have far, far more knowledge about your industry. You have far, far more knowledge about your product. You have far, far more knowledge about how you can help that client than they do. And if they say something which makes you challenge that, hold firm, because often you're being tested to see if, in fact, you have the expertise that you're portraying. And you do, or you wouldn't be selling that product or service in the first place, and you wouldn't be trying to build a business around it.